She lived in the ocean. Her home was a beautiful coral reef. The reef was full of color. Fish swam all around. Anya loved to play with her fish friends. She was happy in her underwater world. Anya had a shimmering tail. It sparkled in the sunlight. She loved to swim fast. Anya would often race the dolphins. One day a big storm came. The waves were very high. Anya was worried. She had never seen a storm this big before. The storm raged above the water. The waves crashed against the rocks. Anya was scared. She hid in a cave. Then Anya heard a noise. It was a cry for help. Anya swam out of the cave. She saw a boy in the water. The boy was struggling to stay afloat. His boat had overturned in the storm. Anya knew she had to help him. Anya swam quickly to the boy. She grabbed his arm and pulled him through the water. She took him to the safety of her cave. The boy was unconscious. Anya gently laid him on the sand. She watched over him, hoping he would be okay. Slowly the boy opened his eyes. He looked up at Anya. He was scared at first, but Anya smiled at him. Anya spoke to the boy. Her voice sounded like the ocean waves. "Don't be afraid," she said. "You are safe now." The boy's name was Ethan. Anya brought him food and fresh water. She told him stories of her underwater world. Section 4. The Mermaid's Gift. Ethan listened to Anya's stories. He was amazed by her world. He had never imagined such beauty existed beneath the sea. Anya and Ethan spent several days together. They became friends. Anya was sad when it was time for Ethan to go home. Anya gave Ethan a gift. It was a pearl. The pearl shimmered with all the colors of the rainbow. "Keep this," she said. "This pearl will help you remember our time together," Anya told him. "It will remind you of the magic of the sea." Section 5. Farewell to a friend. Ethan held the pearl carefully. He promised Anya he would never lose it. He thanked her for saving his life. Anya took Ethan back to the surface. She made sure he was safe. Ethan looked back at the ocean. He waved goodbye to Anya. He knew he would never forget her. Ethan had found a friend in the mermaid of the sea. Ethan returned to his life on land, but he was changed. He carried the memory of Anya and the ocean in his heart. Section 6. A treasured memory. Ethan kept the pearl close. He kept it in a special box. Whenever he felt lonely, he would hold the pearl in his hand. The pearl reminded him of Anya's kindness. It reminded him of the magic he had experienced beneath the waves. Ethan knew that even though he was back on land, a part of him would always be with Anya in the ocean. The pearl was a symbol of their special friendship.